Hey everybody, thanks for tuning in to another video. I've got a little knife I wanted to show you guys and kind of go over a little bit of history on it and just show you that I think it's cool. This is the Higonokami knife. It is a little knife made in Japan. So you get them in this little box, yellow box with the blue. Basically all that says is it's like a maker mark and trademark, and it's same thing right here on the handle. It's just a maker mark. And then it comes in this little box. It's got the instructions here on the inside. If you're curious to what that says, it says, please note that the knife has a sharp edge. If you try to forcibly cut a very hard object, the knife may break. Keep out of reach of children. Never use this for anything other than its intended purpose. And then it also says some cleaning information. So it says, after use, wipe off any dirt, then wipe off with cloth dampened with camellia oil or rust preventative oil, and store in a dry place. So, no, I don't speak Japanese. I can't read Japanese. That's just what the translation said online. So, this is it. It is a little friction folder, so you have to use this tab right here. It's called the chikiri to open it. And then right there, what that says is blue steel. So there are a couple different steels you can get. You can get VG10, blue steel, white steel, and the SK steel, which I'm not sure the exact differences of them, but yeah, it's a pretty cool little knife. It's really just friction, so this is folded brass, and then it's riveted, so it's friction to keep it open. You can put your thumb on here to keep it open. It's pretty slicey. I think it's called bevel grind, so it comes all the way down like that. And then they actually sandwich the steel, so you have a softer steel on the outside and then a higher carbon steel on the inside sandwiched, so that you can have a sharp edge that holds the edge longer. But yeah, these knives actually started being made in Japan in the 1880s. And then in 1894, that's kind of when the design was officially used for this kind of knife. And it became known as the Higonokami because it was made in Miki City in Komatoro, Nagao. I'm sorry if I'm saying that wrong. But yeah, so they've been made in Japan since the 1890s. It was kind of like they had a union going, so there were a bunch of people making these knives, but then they were getting a bunch of counterfeits. So in 1904, they actually trademarked the 1910, they trademarked the name and the design so that only that factory could make them. So today, there's only one factory still making these. You have to get them in this blue box. But yeah, just a cool little knife made in Japan. It can be a little cumbersome to open sometimes. You can use two hands. I guess you could open it with one hand, but two hands is more sturdy. It can be a little uncomfortable when you're gripping on the knife pretty hard and maybe working on something, but I found it to be a great little knife for opening packages or letters even. I know they gave these out to kids in Japan to sharpen their pencils, but after some stuff in the 1960s, there was some legislation that came out in Japan after politician was assassinated, not with a knife but with a sword. So these kind of lost a lot of popularity because you couldn't carry blades over a certain length, but they're still highly popular in homes and workshops in Japan. They have a pretty cool history. They've got some quirkiness just because they are handmade, each and every one of them, which I think gives them character, and I really like that about the knives. But yeah, it's a cool knife overall. I carry it every now and then. As you can see, it's kind of gained some patina on the blade and the handle from when I first got it. But it's a cool knife. I really like it. I like the history. I think having something handmade, especially from Japan, is pretty neat. Let me see what else. yeah, just a cool knife with some cool history. It's kind of a lot of people can kind of compare it to the Opinel from France. So yeah, you can get these in a bunch of different sizes and lengths, different handle materials, and the different blades that I mentioned in the beginning. So I can put some links down below to Amazon where you can get one of these. I'll also link a couple of videos that go into the history a little more because it is pretty fascinating. I think even one of the Japanese emperors had one for a little while, which really boosted its popularity. So yeah, I got this one from AmericanaPipeDreamApparel.com. I'll link them down below too, just because I like supporting those guys. But it's a cool knife. I think the history and just the usefulness of it, the sleek design, character, even its little flaws, all bring in something to appeal to each different person. And I think as a collector of knives, I think it's great for anyone who has a collection. So that's kind of my spiel on the Higonokami knives. They're pretty cool little knives. I like carrying them, whether it's gentleman carry or whatever. So yeah, if you want to go get yourself one, like I said, I'll drop some links down below. I'll also link some videos to different videos on the history and stuff like that. So yeah, cool knife. If you guys have any other questions about knives or anything else, if you want to see anything else on the channel, feel free to drop it in the comments as well. Thanks, guys. Have a good one.